Hello, my name is Bubba Blue. I make music and I love to review albums. Black just dropped an album called Since I Have a Lover. The date it was released was the 24th of March 2023, and I'm going to listen to it, review it, and rank it on the system, see what it gets out of 10. So let's start with the first song, Cold Feet. I wanted to do clips of me listening to every song to show how I was vibing and enjoying the songs, but unfortunately, they all got copyrighted and I had to take them all out, but I hope you enjoy this nonetheless. Okay, so I just finished Cold Feet. I really enjoyed that actually for an intro song. It's bloody good, maybe even great. I liked the lyrics when he said in his verse, Bean had love, I need no entertainment, can't be friends, what the fuck is your arrangement? Too locked in cause we still in containment, don't fuck with strangers, that sounds like danger, danger, danger. I thought that sounded sick. The way he was flowing on it just sounded perfect. I think that's a really good intro song, but it's an intro, and I wouldn't put it close to my playlist because, you know, I feel like intros are only good when you're listening to the full album. But I think it's mid then, based off a song. But for an intro song, it's up there. It's pretty darn good. Now on to the second song, In Wood Hill Park. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I just listened to In Wood Hill Park. He's talking about a lover. I really liked it. Super chill vibe. Just mellow the whole way through. Had some cool bars like I've been thinking about getting on one knee, turn a solo to a feature and make your heart skip a beat. I like that a lot. That's a very nice bar. He also said, I'm nothing like when I first dropped because I would hate to do the same thing twice. I think that was very cool too. But altogether, it's just really mellow. Just chilling out, vibing. I like it. But I think I might put it into mid as well. As much as I thought it was cool, I don't know if I really care to hear it again. I think the first listen, it was cool. It was like, yeah, vibe. But I don't know how much I would, really care about listening to it again. It's not bad though. So now for the third song, Since I Have a Lover. That was a very, very good song. I really enjoyed that song. The drums was super nice. The claps were louder at the outro, which I really liked. That was really good. He says lines like, feel like $1 million or something, feel like we need to get up some. And I thought that was a very good start to the song. The hook was just nice, simple, easy to remember, easy to sing along to. And it was just really, really good. And because of that, I had to put it in my playlist. Yep, it's in there. And I'm happy about it. It was a good song. Now we're on to the fourth song, Playing House. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so I finished that. And to be completely honest, I think it was super boring. The song just felt like it was missing something. I like the idea of no more playing house because the relationship is breaking, or you're having arguments, you feel like you're going to separate. I like that. I like when he says that we spend working our foundation, juggling our new relation. It's like we need a reno. It's like we need a renovation. Talking about the house. It's cool. The idea of the song is cooler than the actual song though. I was just bored the entire time. Kind of just waiting for it to hit me and me to be like, damn, this is a good song. But I'd say it's not a great listen. I'll listen to it again. You know, maybe my opinion will change. Because it's got some cool stuff about it. But I think it's a boring song. So now onto the fifth song, Fatal Attraction. Let's get straight to it. Wow. That was a great song. Whole way through, I enjoyed the whole thing. The hook was just smooth when he came onto it. I was like, damn, that's sick. It was just sick. It was sick. There's a couple bars that I really liked. Had to drag all my exes through the mud, so I ain't got to do it no more. We know that they got FOMO. We know it's all promo when they talk about us. My name is still in your mouth. I like that a lot. The slate right got me thrown. Before we ever fucked, we spent hours on the phone. You've been through too much and you don't need no more. To help I get a gold C3PO. Obviously he said it, so it sounds better. But either way, I like that bar as well. That's sick. The outro is pretty cool too. Didn't mind it. I think I'm gonna have to put it in my playlist. I really enjoyed that song. It's probably my favorite so far. I'd say it's my favorite so far. So the next song is number 6, Spirited Away. Okay, finished that, and that was a banger. It was a banger. I like his bar when he says, "When I'm feeling down, I talk to myself and my friends, learn from mistakes. I'm falling in love with my sins." I think that's a great bar. The chorus is great. The instrumental is great. I like when he says, "On the real, you know I got vices on the real. I know I ain't always nice, but I'm always real. I'm learning to show up, learning to slow up, learning to say what I feel instead of a blow up." I think that's a good bar too. It's really good. And that is why I put it in my playlist. There's another one in there. I'm really liking this album so far. 50% of the songs I've listened to so far are in the playlist, so obviously that means I'm loving it. The next song is Chasing Feelings. I'm interested to see what this is gonna be like, so let's get straight to it. So I didn't even realize this, but that song went for a minute and a half. But nonetheless, I think it was pretty good. It's a good little interlude. The outro talking about being grateful of the decisions to do the harder things, the more uncomfortable things, to understand their purpose here. I like the outro a lot, and it ends with, "But I like where I'm at right now." The verse is talking about till I ran out of love, so I ran out of love, till I ran out of love. Yeah, says the same things kind of over and over. Oh no, yeah, he says the same two things over and over. It's mid. I can't in my right mind give a song that goes for a minute and a half and isn't really a full length song. Over mid. It was good, but it wasn't something special. It was just meh. So mid suits, I reckon. Mid sounds right. Next song is Preach. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so that's done. I really enjoyed that beat. Whole instrumental, everything was just crisp. I liked it a lot. The hook was very vibey. Could nod your head to it. I liked when he said, "I get sick of being looped in. I'm praying for a beat switch. Interlude transition, moving on my feet quick." That was a good bar. I liked that a lot. Limited thinking, gimmicks and replacements, mimic faces, committed to the wicked and basic. It sounds sick. It's dope. I like it. And then, of course, there's the Blueface bar. "But I'm Chris Sean. I can't leave the Blueface alone." That bar is sick. I like that a lot. That was dope. I wish I thought of that. That's a sick bar. So Preach, the 8th song on it, will be going into bloody good, maybe even great. I like the song, but I don't know how many times I could hear it before I'm just like, okay, I get it now. You know what I mean? Doesn't have a hell of a lot to it. It's just him riding the beat, very smooth, sounds good, everything's just crisp, but it doesn't have anything where I'm like, yeah, this is the shit. Next song though is Tit for Tat. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I listened to that. Not a big fan. His intro verse doesn't land on the beat drop too well, and it just felt wrong. I didn't mind the instrumental. The chorus is just, "Can we go tit for tat, give some? Can we go tit for tat, take some?" Over and over, and that was just kind of too much. My favorite part about this bit was probably his third verse. According to Genius, it's the third verse. "Try to talk to you, didn't work. I know to make up sex is a perk. Still got some things I need to address, like don't make me put somebody on a shirt. I got a temper I'm trying to suppress. I got an ego like everyone else. Said I'm a change and failed my test. Quick reset, it just might help." I think that little bit there was good, but I just think the rest of it was bad. So I'm putting Tit for Tat into a great listen. I don't really want to hear that again. That was just kind of... Next song is Talk Back. I just got confused for a second. There's a song called Talk and a song called Talk Back. That just confused me, but sweet. Okay. So I just finished that song. I didn't mind it. The instrumental was really good. I love the instrumental. The chorus just being, "I spoke to God on the phone, that ain't cap. He was there, loud and clear. I said, what's up? He talked back. Don't let your enemies throw you off the track." It's really, really simple. And I don't think it's catchy enough to be a chorus. Although the post-chorus part, "No weapons formed, even devilish horns by the people I'm sworn since the day I was born, Look, I ain't gotta say it. That is a lot more catchier than the chorus, I will say. So it kind of saves the chorus. He says, never let your mouth get that diarrhea, which is funny, but it's nothing crazy. It's not really a good bar. It's just like, true. So I think because listening to it, it was like, yeah, I can vibe to this. It doesn't have too much to it, but I can vibe to it. So I think that puts it in mid and stops it from being not a good listen. I think mainly that second part of the hook, the post-chorus bit, I think that kind of saves it. Because, like, the verses don't really have anything memorable in it, but you can nod your head to it, enjoy it. The intro is cool. I really like the intro, actually. The outro is cool too, whereas like me a couple years is not me today. That should come as no surprise. I need answers. I go to God. He talks back. I like that. So I think mid is a good spot for it. Next song is Wanna Dem featuring Quinn. This song only goes for a minute and a half as well, so I doubt it's going over mid. But who knows? It might be really bad. I might hate it. Let's see. Okay, finished it. It was pretty good. I really liked them singing together. Wind might carry us farther, just open your arms. Rain might pour a little longer, just weather the storm. I think that was a really good bar to start off with. I like them just saying like, it will always be us. I like that a lot. It's gonna go in mid. Because yeah, once again, it's only a minute and a half. I couldn't justify putting above it. But nonetheless, it's nice. It's good for the album. Next song is B4L. Before Love, maybe? I guess we'll see. Okay, so I just finished that. I don't really care for the hook. The rolling, smoking, thinking, weekend, start off, just friends, tie up, loose ends. It slowed down the pace of the verses before it. So it kind of, like, you nod your head to the verse and then you gotta, like, slow up for the hook, which is kind of annoying, but it is really smooth. The hook is extremely smooth. I also like the something in the sky. What is that? Is it you looking like a star? I'm gonna blast through the roof, acting like a teacher. You're gonna ask when it's due. Crash, put it back, do it 2 times. I like that a lot. That was cool. And he just sounds really smooth on this beat. Like, it's just a vibe. And I like him starting with, you give me a vibe, I'm creeping right in, just started, but over being the nice friend. Say you need someone you can confide in, then let's confide in the middle of the night then. I think that's a good bar. Overall, I'd probably just say the song was mid. I wasn't, like, I tried to vibe, and then the hook slows it down, and it kind of ruined the vibe a little bit. But he's so smooth on it. That was my first reaction when I heard it. I'm like thinking about it in my head, thinking maybe it's bloody good, but it's mid. It's got to be mid. Next song is Decieto? I have no idea how to say this. It's number 13. It's this one right here. Decieto? I don't know how to say it, but let's try it out. That was a really good vibe. The whole instrumental is just a great little vibe. He says a bar I really like, which is money ain't a thing because I come from nada, down to go broke with you. That's a real partner. And then he does a little different version of it. Money ain't a thing because I came from nada, trying to get a bag with you. That's a real partner. I like that a lot, both of those. I really like those. And she by my side, we parallel. If I get locked up, she posting the bail. That's cool. I like this. Listening to it, it was kind of like just vibing, chilling, just chillax. Nothing special, but with that being said, I'm still going to put into bloody good, maybe even great, because I really liked it. I really liked certain parts of it, from the bars to the beat. It was just a really good song. And the next song is Talk. I'll put Talk back into mid, so let's see if Talk is any better. Okay, so Talk. I liked the beat. The chorus though, just saying I had to talk to somebody on the outside just to tell them how I feel inside, had to talk to somebody on the outside, got to get rid of my pride, or getting rid of my pride. The chorus is weak, really, really weak. But there's a refrain, cruising down 20 in an all black truck, trying not to push my luck. God got it on a truck, but ain't no telling what's up. Devil got a funny way of showing its face. I don't trip even when I'm united, I lace. I peeked at this, trying to vibe my way, still on shore, trying to ride my wave. That saves the chorus, because that is after no, before one of the choruses, in the middle of two verses. I prefer it as the chorus. It's a lot more catchier, a lot more vibier. It's good. The verses are very good. And the outro bit too, in the moments where it's deep, you talk about it because not everything is meant to be brushed over. All that is very good. So good actually that I'm putting Talk in my playlist. It's going in the playlist. I really enjoyed that song. Next song is Temporarily. Alright, let's see what you got. It's featuring Don Toliver, who I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm sure it's going to be a vibe. He makes vibey songs, so let's see what happens. Okay, just finished that song, Temporary, featuring Don Toliver. He's got a pre-chorus thing that he says, "We break, then shake, no fake, you made me smile, sun, rain or snow, girl, I want you around." I think that is awesome. That just makes me feel the vibe as soon as Don Toliver comes in with his hook, which is really smooth and just a catchy, fun, easygoing, like, just a great hook. It's a great hook. And yeah, just altogether, I really loved this song. And I didn't think I would. But it's gone in the playlist. I think it might be the only Don Toliver song that's gone in my playlist. Well, song with Don Toliver anyway. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Like, a lot. And the next song is Rent Free. So let's get to that. Okay, so I just finished Rent Free. Great, great song. There's a couple bars I didn't understand. He said change for love like Diddy. Genius tells you what the bar's meant to mean. And they said it could be a reference to Diddy's short phrase to change his name to Brotherly Love. I didn't know that, so that went over my head. The hook, the pre-chorus to the chorus is just vibey. Very, very good. And it's just like, there's no crazy bars, nothing for me to pick out of lyrically. But the whole song is just a groove. It's fun. I like it a lot. It's going in the playlist. I forgot to say this in the video, but Rent Free is my favorite song on this album. So if you want to check out at least one song, Rent Free is my recommendation. Next song is Stories in Motion. Alright, that song is done and dusted, and I have to say I don't really like it. The intro bit kind of sucked. A little bit of the pre-chorus, the slow in the process, fucking up progress, how do we guide this, putting on mileage. I thought that was pretty nice. The chorus, once again, is just him using the same thing over and over. He said, yeah, that's enough. I've had enough. Oh, that's enough. I had enough. And it just keeps going. And kind of had enough of that chorus very quickly. His verse is okay, but Wally's verse, or Wiley, I think it is, his verse is very, very good whole way through. If you haven't heard the song, at least listen to his verse. His bar says, I lack the emotion that's important to worthy women. It happens when most of the trophy wives is for participation. Because you get a participation trophy in most sports. Scoring gets too easy, everybody's reaching. I'm not a player girl, I'm more official. Because in basketball, if you're reaching, it's easier to get past you to score. And then he's not a player, he's more of an official, like a referee, an officiality? I don't even know the word. I'm tired of buying time and you tired of buying tissues. God bless you. God bless you. It's a really good verse. Check it out. And I think that verse saved the song from being trash and got it to not a great listen. Because the rest of it, I don't really want to listen to again. If someone put it on, I'd press skip. But that last verse, if someone was like, listen to this verse, I'd listen to it. I would. I'd happily listen to that verse. It's a great verse. And the second last song, Testify, is next. Okay, finish that song. Once again, another hook where he repeats the same thing twice. He says, I've been calling you just to justify my love, just to justify my love. I've been calling you to justify my love, just to testify. The end of the hook, though, kind of saves it. He says, that I sleep in this sorrow, if only tomorrow, and the beat, like, dips down. He says, you'll love me again. That ending of the hook is very cool. I like that a lot. His first verse 2 is very good. I got 1,000 mile deep hole in my chest. My lungs can't take these weeks of holding my breath. Waiting for you to come back around and love me again. I like the hook. Lots of repetition. He repeats most of the things over and over again. I mean, I like the first verse. Did I say hook before? Anyway, I like the second verse too. I wonder who that's keeping you warm. I wonder if you still feel me in your core, or are you just fronting to even the score like you don't love me no more. I like that a lot. The hook puts down the score, to be honest. The end of the hook is pretty good though. So because of that, I'm putting it into bloody good, maybe even great. And the last song of Since I Have a Lover by Black is NRH. which I have no idea what that stands for. Yeah, I hate this. This is a bad end to an album. The verse is, it's just not cool. It's not great. It's not good. It's not good. The hook is, it's just bad. The outro, you know, that's cool. It's someone they featured with. It's cool, but NRH is a trash ending to a pretty good album. Let's see what this gets out of 10. So after listening to it and reviewing it, this album by Black, Since I Have a Lover, is getting a 6.3. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Man on a mission, creeping, go missing. Better keeping your distance. Staying consistent, I need the assistance. Ticking it all on my wish list. Man on a mission, creeping, go missing. Better keeping your distance. Staying consistent, I need the assistance. Ticking it all on my wish list.